Greetings class, myself Pratyusha S. I am a 19 years female. Currently I am pursuing PharmD at NIMS University, Rajasthan, Jaipur. I have completed my schooling on 2024 with the board of CBSE and I have scored 80% in PCB, that is Physics, Chemistry and Biology. I have completed my 11th and 12th from Sri Swaminarayan International School, and rest of the schooling, that is below 10th standard, I have completed my schooling from Podar International School, Navsari. Navsari is basically situated in south of Gujarat. So talking about my academic experience, I am a beginner, although I have taught around 20 students as well as my classmates. I have taught around 20 students of my mom. My mom being a teacher, I really used to take very much interest in helping her in teaching students. I have taught ICSE board students as well because my mom is a teacher on ICSE board. So the students used to come and learn from my mom, wherein I took my interest and I started my teaching. I also teach CBSE students, that is up till class 12. My core subjects are physics, chemistry and biology. Other core subjects may include basic maths, that is included in physics. Also, I have a good communication skill, I believe so. And also, I am very good at English grammar and vocabulary. Talking about my style of teaching varies from subject to subject is what I believe. Whenever I teach students, I teach according to the subject because each subject requires specific method of teaching. So in general, if I talk, I will firstly let you know the topics that are to be covered in this particular topic or particular chapter, which depends on subject. And then I will give you a very thorough explanation on the topic or chapter. And then in today's competitive world, be it NEET exam or JEE or UPSC or be it any exam, it requires a thorough reading of your textbook, of any book. NCERT or textbook reading is must. So I'll make sure that I focus on this aspect, that is NCERT or textbook reading. And then obviously solving questions and PYQs are very important aspect for preparation of competitive exams. So I'll also make sure that we do number of questions and PYQ. Now, how did I explore my passion in learning? Because I really believe in keeping things sorted, which then makes my conceptual clarity field very good. So I'll make sure that just as I am clear with my concepts, I'll also make my students understand topics easily and they also get very clear, crystal clear with the topics. I'll also help students relate with their everyday life. I'll also prepare students for competency level questions, and moreover I'll add values beside academic learning, because knowledge is nothing without wisdom, and I will inculcate knowledge as well as wisdom into students. Now, what all technology I use to teach my students? I may use tablet, which I am using right now. Also, I'll provide you soft copy, PDF as well as hard copy of notes. And also there must be few books that are prescribed by your academy or your institution. I'll also prefer that too. And whatever book I feel must be prescribed is the best book, I'll prefer that too. So that is it. Also, my style of teaching depends very importantly on the type of subject it is. So talking about physics requires main theory explanation. Let us divide this subject into two parts. That is, firstly is theory explanation and secondly is the numerical part. Firstly, I'll teach you the main theory that is to be explained, and then we will go with the formula and derivation. Because if you know derivations very well, you will know when and where to apply the formula. So we will then go with formula and derivations. Then we will definitely do related example and questions. And then we will go with textbook reading, because physics also requires textbook reading for competitive exams. And then we will go with number of PYQs. Honestly, I believe in solving questions as much as you can, not as number of. We do not focus on quantity here, we focus on quality here. अगर आप एक ही क्वेश्चन को बार बार करोगे तो आपको हर एक बार एक नई चीज़ सीखने को मिलेगी. That is what I believe. So every time you solve the same question, you'll get to know something new. So yeah, solving number of questions, number of times. Then talking about chemistry. Chemistry, even although you are in grade 8 or be it grade 9, be it grade 10, chemistry is divided into 3 main parts, that is physical, organic, inorganic. So each topic, each core subject requires different method of teaching. And then talking about biology, obviously biology, I'll go for theory explanation, then line by line textbook reading, and then solving multiple questions number of times.